Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming today for this live webinar about the coming 14 weeks of YJJ. Yeah, YJJ. The 14 weeks of body-mind transformation. I've done this for, I think, for about 3 years. I mean, for the online one. And when we teach live, normally I make it as a weekend, long weekend, or a whole week, like in Costa Rica. Yeah, we do the whole week. Yeah, every day we do breathing, movement. Online, of course, we can have the advantages of making it more extended, which is better to digest. We know the disadvantages that you don't have companions, right? Yeah. So we do have a lot of questions, people asking this way or the other way. So I think it is necessary to run a webinar, like this today, just in order for you to have thorough understanding. Yeah. Just a quick show to tell you, like a lot of people, they cannot come today. Yeah. We might not have people who want to come but attend it now. But don't worry, because like today, what we have done, I'm going to put it on the page of the YJJ page. Like, say, for example, let me share the screen here. Share the screen. Okay. So, yeah, like this. Like it. Just 1 second. All right, so this is the page of the YJJ. Yes, every time when you come, you're gonna come in this page, then you log in, right? So here I have announcement here for question and live, question and answers live. And when we finish today, I'm going to put this video here for you to watch. Yeah. So if you miss it or you want to watch it later again to review it, yeah, this is the place you can find the link or in embedded videos. Okay. So that's some practical things. Yeah. I'm going to talk first, and then if you have any questions, we just answer from the text. All right. Well, first, in my promotional videos, we're talking about what is YJJ. Yeah. YJJ from the word itself. Yeah. Yi, Jin, Jing. These are 3 Chinese characters. You must have heard I Ching. Yeah. I Ching, the book of change. Yeah. This is like very ancient book, classical books about changes. Beautiful. Like it's like a mysterious book. Yeah. Because you can have so many things from I Ching. You can develop from management, you can develop from clairvoyance, you can find they're talking about exercises, balances, yin and yang, all in I Ching. Yeah. And this YJJ are I Ching plus one more word. Jin, this middle one. Yeah. Yi is changing. Jin, literally translated, is tendon or fascia. Yeah, that is what Jin means. Of course, it is way more than that, yeah. But tendon and the sinews, yeah. It is, my understanding is the connection of everything in our body, yeah. The connection between your organs and organs, connection between your tissues, connection between your bones and tissues, connecting between your skin and your muscles, all those kind of connections, that connective tissue is Jin, yeah. And I remember when I was practicing with my master, there's a few times he said, when you can practice and bring your awareness and control to your Jing part, you succeed greatly. Yeah, you succeed greatly. Meaning you can, through practice, and we can bring the Qi to all that connected part that can make you really, really transformed. Yeah. On the surface, my master demonstrated is amazing. It's amazing. I think in my book I mentioned that he went to one of the friends' home and saw a little boy, and his father, of course, where I guess. Then he found a little shirt, this tiny shirt. Then he was in a good mood. So can I borrow it? He borrowed. Then he put his hands in it. Oh, of course, it's only here, but he can like squeeze it and then push the other side, then button it. So all the other parts are normal. This part is shrinking a little bit. Yeah. So I said, of course, we're all amazed. And afterwards, it was, how did you do that, master? Yeah. He said, I can rearrange the structure of my bones, because the Jing part, Yi Jing Jing, the Jing part, I can make it elastic. Like I can pull it open and refold it. You know, if you have something like a walking stick, yeah, a foldable walking stick, right? You have two parts, and right, then you pull and stick in one, right, so that it can make a stick. That's all our structures, but he can pull it apart and then fold it like this. Then he can change the face. Yeah, he can just move his hands and appear with a totally different face again. So, of course, this is fascinating, right? From what it appears, but of course, it's much, much more significant practice Yi Jing Jing, because all this is not only physically make us like flexible, make us fit, make us in a good shape, make us as one whole piece physically. Yeah. As one whole piece. It's easy to say. Yeah. You know, when we are getting old, you look like you're in one piece, but when you walk, you feel, oh, you're clumsy. Actually, the energy is lag behind. Then you feel that you're not so stable. You feel you are scattered. Yeah. So in one piece, meaning all that genes are working harmoniously together. Yeah. Then emotionally, mentally, spiritually, these genes are all like wires, or like internet, right, of a body, are like wires to make connective with each other between our cells, particles, muscles, bones. Then you are really feeling like integrative. Yeah. That's why we say after 40 weeks, yeah, of course, you try to do it every day, you can really see the transformation from many aspects. Physically, you feel you're more mighty. Yeah. Mentally, you feel more grounded. Spiritually, you feel like light-hearted and loving more. Yeah. These are all the beautiful benefits of practicing I Ching. Yeah. Some people ask to say, well, what is different? What is special of your style of I Ching? Because if you Google or you go to YouTube, you search I Ching, then you will be amazed to see, oh my God, there are 20, 30 versions of I Ching. Yeah. Some are physical I Ching, some are martial I Ching, whatever. Yeah. So there's so many. Why so many? Because it's popular, right? That should go to trace the root of I Ching, how it's originated. Yeah, we mentioned a little bit too. I don't know whether anyone has already signed up. Then you can see I have a video link of YouTube link for a movie about Bodhidharma. Yeah, this Bodhidharma, he's a monk, yeah, from India. And before he went to India, it's more than 600 years ago, we already have Buddhism quite popular. But the school of Buddhism at that time are mainly about like spirituality. You sit, meditate, no moving. You don't value your body too much. Yeah, they say, oh, the body is like smelly corpse. Don't care. You just want to have spiritualization. Then, of course, the people who practice this, they suffer. Yeah, they suffer physically. Many of them are disabled. Yeah. Of course, they don't care. I just want to have this spirituality, but physically really suffer. Then, of course, you cannot do a lot of things. So when Bodhidharma visited China, he noticed this. Yeah, there are many, amazing stories, legendary stories of how he came to China, how he made his teaching accepted. You must know Zen Buddhism. Actually, he is the founding master of Zen Buddhism in China. Yeah, so he brought his Zen Buddhism. Zen Buddhism is very, very good at enlightenment. Yeah, he can bring you from here into enlightenment, maybe just with a whack, right? So, like I say, one hand clapping. What is the feeling of one hand clapping? Well, it's always like paradox about the understanding through this raising the question, like Socrates. Yeah, he raising some questions that you think or you treat it as granted, take it for granted. But when you raise it up, then it give you enlightenment just by just thinking about it. Yeah, just by thinking about it. So, yeah, he came across a lot of difficulties for people to understand. Of course, the Zen Buddhism, no book, no writing, just by heart, heart by heart. Yeah. Then he went to Shaolin Temple. Yeah. Shaolin Temple, not Shirley Temple, because of my pronunciation sometimes startled people. They say, what? Shaolin Temple? Shaolin Temple practice Qigong? No. Shaolin Temple is famous for martial monks. Yeah, martial monks. That is in the center of China called Hunan province. Yeah, Hunan province. And so over there, there's a lot of famous monks teaching. So he went there. Of course, his teaching very alien. Yeah, at first people didn't accept. Then he went to nearby a cave and meditate every day. He's not leaving the cave for 9 years. Yeah. They meditate facing the wall. Even the shadows of his meditation was carved on a piece of wall. Now, if you go to there, they still have a cave to show the place he's doing the meditation. Anyway, for a person staying in one cave, meditate for 9 years, the fact itself make people think of something special. Then they begin to invite him really with total acceptance, to teach Zen Buddhism, Zen Buddhism. Then, as I said, a lot of them are so weakly. Then he said, well, you want to have a good spirituality, get a good container first. You should make your body strong and fit. Then he began to teach them some exercises. Then, of course, this school of practice are developed until nowadays. The Shaolin monk is becoming to be famous for the physical part also. We call it martial monk. They have 72 special skills as a martial monk's skills. And among all of them, it's all based on the first few practices. And among them, one of them is called YJJ. So the monks, the weekly monks, by practicing just a few weeks or a few months, they're totally transformed. They walk better, they have high spirit, they can meditate for day longer and don't feel painful. So all this benefit are manifestation. And actually they feel their spirituality is a lot more clear. So that YJJ practice is becoming very, very popular. And of course, different teachers teaching like one big tree have different branches. So everyone claims, oh, mine is the original one. I claim mine is the original one too, maybe, right? But I don't want to fight on that, because that is not necessary. They all have their beautiful elements. What is special about the one that I teach? Of course, I learned from a master when I was even a teenager, when he was putting me on the 100 days water fast. That is one of the practice I practice the most. Because it's mixed with very strong movement, very strong breathing, moderate fire, strong fire breathing, Shi breathing. It's so rich. So rich. So I love to practice this one. So the special one about my style, among all those, if you look or search on YouTube, is that we embodies all kinds of breathing in our practice. That makes the healing and especially the practice much more spiritual and enlightening. So that's the difference. If you look at almost all, at least the one that I have, I teach YJJ, so I'm curious about how the others teaching. So all the other ones, none are talking about the breathing. They may say, oh, a bit of breathing, but not really specific breathings. But breathing is really, in my understanding, is the key to make the transformations of body, mind, and spirit. So that is the YJJ and Bodhidharma and my style of YJJ. And to practice this, For this 14 weeks at least, yeah, my request is that at least you can spend at least half an hour a day and try to commit every day. Yeah. Of course, if you miss one day or two, don't worry. Don't worry. Someone ask or email me to say, well, I cannot arrive. I cannot be present on Saturday, the first day, or I have a few Saturdays I cannot do. Can I still do that? No problem. Yeah. First, this video, because I filmed it, so it's pre-made. I had it filmed when I was doing the live teaching. Yeah. And then we added through the live teaching into this 14 weeks of the material. Yeah. Maybe someone say, oh, that's easy. Actually, I find the live one to add it is much, much more demanding than the one that you film it in the studio. The purpose I want to have my video, like online teaching, even if it's pre-recorded, live with my real teaching, because I want to have the teaching spirit in every minute or every second of my video. Then you do feel the energy. It is not I'm performing. I'm doing real teaching. I have the real students on site, new students. Yeah. So, and this 14 weeks, yeah, 14 weeks, on every Saturday morning, early morning, East daytime, okay, I'm in New York, we're going to release the new videos, yeah, for Saturday teaching and also for Sunday to next Friday's practice. On Saturday teaching, the time varies according to the complexity of contents, all right? Some, like the first one, this coming Saturday, it is more than an hour. But some are simple, maybe 20 minutes, so it varies. Yeah, when we need to talk more, we talk more. We don't need it, we just make it short, right? Then on Sunday and Friday, we have the same material for half an hour. The first 15 minutes are a sea breathing. The sea breathing make your meditation really deep. Oh, sorry, that's the latter half. The first half are the breathing and movement you just learned on Saturday. So it's review, it's learning, it's practicing, it's digesting. It is also a practice combine the energies that you do it. Then we're focused on an organ for each week, like the first one, the coming Saturday for next week. We focus on the first cycle and its relevant associations of our organ, lung. So you empower your lung, including the emotional part of the lung, like grief, yeah, and relief, all these kind of things to make it taken care and empowered. Then every week we're going one after another. Yeah. Let me show you what it is like. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the page. Yeah, that's the page. That's not the contents page. By the way, since we're on this page, yeah, because a lot of people get confused. If you have not registered, you click on here, all right? Then it gives you to the page here. Oh, I already registered, so it's, yeah, anyway. So you click on here, it registers. All right, this price is already discounted price. So we put it on default because of the COVID-19, I know it is challenging time for everybody, including me, right? So we are stuck in our home, and a lot of people are unemployed. So it's just general for everybody. We have a $100 discount. Yeah, for this. Normally it's $398. So we take $100 off. All right. So every time after you register, you're supposed to log in. All right, log in. So log in. Okay, log in. After you log in, it will be looking like this. All right, looking like this. This is the page when every time you log in, that leads you to here. Okay, first is welcome to YJJ. That is open already. Yeah, so you can click it. So if we have a few words about welcoming and tell you how to do, then over here, all right, while you're waiting, maybe you're interested to watch a movie, The Life of Dharma, Legend of Bodhidharma. This is a movie in YouTube, so it's a link. If you click here, it is like, I think it's about more than 2 hours of movie about Bodhidharma. I love it, yeah. Well, it's in Mandarin, but it is captioned in English, so you can have it understanding, all right. Under here is when you go to this page, if you already logged in before, then your computer may have a cookie and remember you. Yeah, sometimes they put in login, then they say you already registered. If that is happening, yeah, pay attention to the bottom of the page. So here, they say you are already enrolled in this course. Click here to view it. So you click here, you don't need to put password or everything. So that will lead you directly to this, yeah, to this page. All right. So that's about here. Then we have another webinar archive. Okay. So let's click here. Webinar archive. See, we already have some webinar. This is on the webinar. We did it before. Yeah, I select a few, the one that I feel more universal, that you can understand it by watching that. After today, this question and answers, I'll put it here as well. Yeah, so this is the archive. And my webinar is not dated now. Yeah, because I play by ear, maybe in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I feel the energy is the time that we collect everybody's energy together. So I'm going to send a newsletter to tell the date of webinar and the links to register for the webinar. Okay. That is also the special things about our online course. We have, every time we have more than 100 people who repeat the courses, like we done for 3 years, yeah, more than 10 times. And we always have people who want to repeat. Yeah. Actually, if you finish here, attend here, then we're going to finish on November, right, for 3 months. After we finish, then you still have another whole year, the whole year, to have the full access of all this, like we are having watching now, the whole year. Yeah. But of course, you don't have the group energy. Now you're on your own. When I'm running it from Saturday, coming Saturday to the whole 3 months, I'm escorting everybody's energy. I'm collecting everybody's energy, make a collective energy together. When I meditate, I empower the energy. So there are different energy channels. So some people really like it, then they re-register as a repeat student. We have repeat student discount, of course, cheaper price. And of course, you feel quite okay to be alone on this, totally fine. Okay, so that is this part, then you notice that the curriculum over here, week 1, available in 3 days. So this is not present for you. Yeah, you cannot watch it for now. You have to wait until Saturday. So we're dripping the time. Yeah, so week 2, that will be the following Saturday. We have all this. So all this will be arranged by timing, all right? By timing. And then I have that shaded. We have the greetings, dear students. Then we have Saturday teaching. Yeah. So the coming Saturday teaching is 89 minutes. It's nearly 1.5 hours. Then we have Sunday and Friday practice video. Because these are all the videos. Look inside. See, these are the videos. You just follow me. You go to this page, then you just follow it. Okay. So, and then you have audio version. What does audio version mean? The audio version, my purpose is they are exactly the same soundtrack of my teaching and the practice. Yeah, and the practice. Well, you cannot download the video. I'm sorry, you cannot download, but you can download the audio. Yeah, the audio. So for the practice, for this whole week practice, sometimes you say, well, I want to go to the mountain. There's no internet. So you can download this audio version. And because you already learned, you know how to do that, then from listening, you can follow the pace of my practice. All right. So that's my purpose, for you to be able to download audio version, which doesn't take too much space for you either. All right. So that is the structure of each week. Dear students, that's the introduction of this week. Yeah. What organs we're going to work, what kind of breathing we're to do. That is the text. All right. Then a Saturday teaching. Yeah, that's the video. Yeah, we have 3 videos for Saturday. 4 actually. Well, the first one is a long one. Then we have Sunday and Friday practice. We have 2 videos. One is movement, another is the Xi breathing meditation. Then audio version. Yeah, so that's each week's version. See, this one is 89, Saturday is 89 minutes. Let me see the shortest one. The shortest one, I think, is, see, week 7, Saturday is only 25 minutes. Yeah. Week 8, 25 minutes. Like I said, when we need to talk more, we talk more. If we don't need it, we don't care. All right. One thing very important is at the end, when you finish all of them, you're going to have a certificate. Yeah, certificate. If you want to have the certificate, make sure over here. Okay, can you see that? Complete and continue. Make sure you click this. See, mine just now is 2%, now it's 3%. So that marks your score of the practice. You have to make sure you complete and continue, complete every courses until you're 100% complete, then the certificate will pop out itself for you. Okay? There's good things about online course. It's instantly ready for you. All right? So that is the, where we are now. Okay, so that is the basic structures of the practice, yeah, of all these 14 weeks, some practical things. All right. Okay, I think that's what I want to introduce now. So let's see questions. Okay. Well, if you raise questions, try to see, type your comments on top right there. There's a chat mode. you click on a little circle inside, try to make it as Q&A mode, so that it's more obvious for me to find these questions. And also when you raise the question, make it precise. Okay, don't make it long illustrations that will waste others' time. Okay. Okay, let's see. The first question. Hoping to learn modification movements to share with participants, family members. We do have modifications when we are teaching. And also I may, in my webinars, to make modifications more elaborate. Yeah. As one simple principle for modification. One is because we have moderate phi and strong phi breathing. Moderate phi is already moderate, right? Modified. So you try to modify your strong phi breathing with movement. So strong phi, say for example, the first one, right? So that is, I'm using 20%, you can use this kind of 100%, yeah. So for this kind of modification, you adjust by making your breathing less strong and movement less strong. So you can do it on your own, yeah, you know. In my video of Sunday to Friday, I will say 30%, 50%, 80%, or 100%. Yeah, I may tell you to do this. This is more a guideline. Yeah, you follow me, that's good because you're following my pace. But you can do all of them 30% or even 20% for all 9 repetitions. Okay, so that is one way of modification. Another modification is that sometimes you need to bend the knees, then you cannot bend the knees. You can sit on the chair, yeah. You cannot sit on the floor, you can sit on the chair. You cannot go all the way to here, you can do here. So that kind of the waist modifications. With these 2 basic ones, you can do adjustment on yourself a lot already, yeah. Then of course, some of them I may guide it in my teaching or webinar, yeah. Yeah, see, it's still a lot of people are asking, what time do we start on Saturday? There's no starting time. The video release on Saturday morning, then you can watch it all the time afterwards, okay? I think we don't need to mention it now. Okay, one question from Uma. Can we elevate spirituality and meditate better after YJJ? Basically, yes, yeah. Because spirituality, when we say it feels so mysterious. But actually, the simplest way to describe spirituality is that you feel you're at home of your body and the mind. When we lose the connections, then we feel our spirits like wandering around. You're not so yourself. So when you are yourself, you're in a good spirit. Okay. What is other questions? Yeah, someone are chatting. Good. Oh, page screen is not changing. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't notice that. Anyway, you can go to the link of the pages, okay? Another question. Hi, I'm Hindu and chant mantras in the morning. Is it better to do this exercise before prayers or meditation or after? That's a good question, yeah. And it depends, yeah, it depends. Different people, they have different physical and mental specifications. Some people like, for me, I don't like to rush to my Qigong or meditation. I like to do some cardio, or like I like to do in the morning, like I go out to my walkways and I do about half an hour walking. I like to walk high heels, yeah. Like I teached before, we do longevity breathing. Yeah, so I do high heels. So it's like a low gear of your car. So after this 20 minutes, half an hour walking, I feel I really charged. And also it's beautiful open air, oxygen, all the surroundings. Then I come back doing my YJJ or 4 cycles or my beautiful exercises. And afterwards, I may do some stretching, yoga, right? Then I do my meditation. So that's my pattern mostly, yeah. Some people likes to do meditation first, yeah, to make it more calm down and clear. So it varies, and you can choose either ways. Will you teach how to feel lower dantian in your course? The whole course is feeling lower dantian, middle dantian, upper dantian. Actually, I Ching is especially working on lower dantian because lower dantian is the one to make is the dantian associated with vitality. Lower dantian, your vitality, your burst power, your sexual power, your charismatic, all this are in lower dantian. True, of course. Tara, as a meditator, are there stretches we can begin with before sitting practices? Yeah. Well, the first 15 minutes are the movement that like stretches, not more than stretches, just make you get ready for the meditation. Yeah, that is what is structured in this everyday practice. Uma. So for you say you unify qi and blessings, how is it done? Yeah. Breathing, not blessing. Okay. When you breathing and movement and everything are unified together, then that is time you really feel it is beautiful, it is blissful, it is eternal. Okay. Martha, have you seen this work effective to heal tendons that have developed scar tissue such as in the hands where the fingers have become bent inward? It does, yeah. It helped big time, yeah, with a lot of scar tissues, old wound, stiffness, broken bones, yeah. And what we do have some people ask because they have hip replacement, they have some surgeries even, yeah. So ask how they can they do the courses? Well, you just watch to make sure you modify. Don't push too hard. If you physically are not able to reach that much, always modify. Be patient, yeah. Do it slowly. Then one day you're amazed that you achieved a lot already. Next one, I'm a repeat student. I have problems raising my arm. Well, you have modifications for first weeks. Is only stretching spine without raising arms good? Yeah, as I said, what else? You can just do as much as you can. You know, YJJ is a practice, although it's very physical, involved, but actually it's more mental. So the first one, right? So you get into position, you do this, right? If you feel your shoulders are so stuck, you do this, you do this. You don't have to raise this much, yeah. The same way here, yeah, if you cannot raise that high, you can do this. But your mind is thinking your hands are reaching all the way to the horizon. Yeah, this way you cannot do that much. You can even do here, right? But your mind is telling you your hands are reaching high in the sky. This is down deep into the earth. Yeah, so that's a lot easier. All right. So the modifications can be done by involving your mental images. Okay. Francis, I just had a hysterectomy with a big abdominal incisions from the surgery. Is YJJ safe for me to practice right now? My doctor said it will take 6 to 8 weeks for my interest to fully heal. This I suggest you wait, yeah, because you are still have all the stitches. I have to tell you to be cautious. Maybe not for this time. Yeah, you can do some mild ones, like I have finished my courses for that 10 days master key. I don't know whether they have done master key. If not, you can go to Sounds True. They have my master key courses. I think only $19 for all these DVDs. It used to be $120, $30 for whole DVDs. I don't know how they make it so cheap, but I think that is their purpose. Try to encourage more to go to the good courses. So over there, they have all the practices of the master key, four golden wheels, lotus meditation, three transcendental meditation, which is a lot less physically demanding. So I hope you keep that one until I do this YJJ again next time. Next time, maybe the early next year, we're going to do it again. Okay. Antonio, Sifu will teach how to feel the low dantian in a course. We just answered. Susan, can you recommend continuing with master key practice during YJJ course or not? If the students has the time. Yeah. If you have time, good. You remember in master key, I told you how to arrange time in a wise way. You always arrange a primary practice, then secondary practice. Every day you have two practices. Primary practice, secondary practice. Primary practice is your YJJ. You do it every day. Secondary practice, you can use the master key. Yeah. We have 3 essential practices and a lot of other hologram palms empowerment. So you can alternate among them. Yeah, you can do lotus meditation for Monday and Tuesday. Thursday, Friday, you can do four golden wheels. So you rotate. So you have one backbone of main practice that you commit. The other one alternate. That is the best way you arrange that. Okay. Okay, Joy. Is it better to practice with a friend who's in the course or by yourself? Both are good. Yeah. Yeah. I like to practice on my own. Yeah. And every now and then you can find some companions to work together. It's also like a kind of way of social, right? Spiritual social, the community, yeah. So by all means, if you can find some companions, you can do that, no problem. Correct. Can 4 golden wheels you taught in June continue to practice in this 14 weeks? Yeah, that's like the same questions as joy. You can put it as a secondary practice, okay? I have pain when doing weight lifting. Can I use this practice instead of lifting weights? You can, yeah. That can make you mighty, as I said, yeah. Can I do this in conjunction with my daily Taoist 5 practices? Yes, take it as a secondary practice. Mimi, yeah, Mimi. If we modify to decrease range of motion on one side shoulder, for example, is it best to go the same range of motion on the other side? Not necessarily. If the other side you're more flexible, do it as much as you can. Yeah. So it's the basic principle is you try some effort, but don't push too hard. Okay. You push too hard, that will make you scared or maybe injured. So that's not what we want to do. You want to see it is a journey. It's a progressive journey. You don't want to reach it in one day. So don't worry about it. Now you find something you do is so hard. Then maybe in 2 weeks, then it's always a piece of cake. It's the same thing as we do everything. Okay. Would you recommend doing an S pattern with the course? You don't have to. If you know how to do, you do the S pattern to clear space. Okay. Have you made an additionals to the original program? Not for this one yet. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry we're slow. I'm still thinking of making something additional, but I find the structure is quite good. We may in the future to make the practice more concise, yeah, more concise. But I'm trying to find some way that it can convey good energy. I don't want to just perform, okay? All right, that's very good. Thank you for your questions and for your interest. We are going to start soon on Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna have quite a lot of people, a few hundred people in this group. I'm excited and hope that you can enjoy the practice, and we'll see you next time in a webinar or in a practice. Yeah. There's one more question. So just to clarify, we're a small group of 4. I just finished phase on according to your book. We're going to choose 3 treasure standard for 3 months and then secondary practice everything else. What should we do? Yeah, what should we do? Well, then if you have more time, you make primary 2. Yeah, you make, besides YJJ, you can still follow the same way, but you may need have extra half an hour each day, okay? I would like to take the course again, but I do not have the email for repeat students. Yeah, we do send an email for all the students who have done YJJ before. You may have missed it. Try to send an email to us and we'll forward you the coupon code, okay? I had a surgery that took out cancerous tumor successfully. YJJ keep cancer from returning. I cannot promise you from returning, but definitely you can make yourself stronger, because a lot of disease happens is when you yourself are weak. So it's like invasive, okay? What is the email address? Let me type it. Robert Qigong @gmail.com. Okay, that's the one. All right. Again, thank you very much. And I hope you're going to have a beautiful day today. Yeah. And enjoy the practice. Yeah. No matter which one. As usual, I'll leave this on for another 5-10 minutes for you to greet on each other. And we'll see you soon. Thank you very much.